Ladies and gentlemen, we are now officially in the 10th round of day one here at the Lekki Scrabble Classics. It's been a long, grueling day of word battles, and this last round is where stamina meets strategy. Some players are fighting to protect their lead, while others are choosing and chasing to stay in contention. Every single tile, every single point, it all counts at this point. And because the standings tonight will set the stage for tomorrow. The energy is intense and the boards are alive. And now we're about to see round 10 unfold. So for round 10, I see Etuwa Larry once again and Jimoh Abdulmumin. I am ready for this round. Are you? So let's get right into it. Okay, the timer starts and Etuwa Larry is to move. He has a rack of WOFATTA and immediately is going for Fatwa. Fatwa has been committed for 30 points. Mumin has a rack of SU high, head high E, and his choices here are quite narrowed. So he could play LIEU just above Fatwa for 14 points. And the other choice that he has, okay, I see he's played LIEU. And that has been committed. Now, moving on to Larry, we have TOUTEEK. Okay, so readily I see him arrange Took. So you could play Took right above the Liu, the T hooking the EA, and the O hooking the UT. Took for about 18 points. He could also play UKE, but that would open the triple lane. Could play that for 19 points. Or tick at the same spot for 22 points. But to play safe, I think he would possibly go for TOUK as arranged, which is exactly what he's going for. So 2 TOUK for 18 points, leaving EET. Has been committed. Back to Mumin, we have LE high SL he har. I think this is a bingo. Absolutely, he arranged it already. I think this also play relies, RELLIES, the anagram, and we also play Lesla as arranged there. So I see he has arranged the anagram of release, I believe. So you could play this below fatwa, the har, okay, the a, and exactly what is going for 61 points. This is officially the first bingo of this game. Now, it has been committed. We have FENTEB. Okay, I think there's one more rack, one more tiles that I can't see. Okay, I believe it's R. Yeah, there's no bingo on this rack, but you can go for BREN just above the rallies, which I see he has arranged. So this will score him about 38 points, leaving EST a good balance. You can also play BEEN at the same point, on the same spot for the same points, or BREE, and its anagram BEER. Okay, I see he's still racking. Is he fishing for a bingo? I think he's trying to think. The best move here would actually be to play BREN, leaving EST. So he's yet to commit to any move. Okay, I think he's going for just that. BREN for 38 points has been committed by Larry. Moving on, we have VRIDDEH for Mumin. And the sub choice will be to play. This is quite tricky, given what he has. Okay, he could play dived right below AR, hooking the D to the AR. Or he could play Ived at the same spot, leaving DR for one more point of 24. Of 2 more points, actually, of 24. So I see Rived here. I see Rived arranged on his rack. Okay, now drive. So maybe he's planning to play drive instead. Exactly. I is the better option of 24. So that has been committed by Mumin. Now we have a bingo from Larry, obviously. He could play stained, hooking the S to the ARD, which is exactly what we are saying. Come down. But Surprisingly, he has a 9 letter word through the RE of brain, and we realize of pteridines, scoring just one more point above stained 72, was going for stained of 71 points, and it has been committed. Now we have DUXGSRN for Mumin. Now I see it's already arranged DUX, which is the best choice, and it's possibly the best choice. Yeah, DUX has been played for 38 points, but surprisingly, he has a bunch of other options that scores more, but we'll be using his S. So DUX is quite valid to me. So now we have BORM by Larry, and it has been committed. Moving quickly, we have SARONGS, Sarongs by Mumin, which is a bingo, and it fits perfectly into the word. Can hook his S to the NUB of noob. Yeah, that is the only playable bingo. So I believe he's taking his time. He's trying to see if there's another word, because Sarongs does open the triple lane below. But that is the only playable position for his bingo. And it's a no-brainer. That is exactly what we're saying. Sarongs for 68 points by Abdulmumin. We have NAVOYEREI, pardon, for Larry, and his top move would be just beneath the Sarongs move of playing Ovine. Yeah, if he plays Ovine, it could that would score him about 37 points. But interestingly, he could also play Envoy on top. But I don't think he would want to he would want to leave that triple lane below. So going for Ovine is a safe option for 34 points, just 4 points below the score of Envoy above. I believe is yet to commit. Oh, I see he's changed it to Viney. Okay. Okay, Ovine. Okay, Ovine. And that has been committed for 37 points. Moving on, we have AAIETED for Mumin. And his top choices would be to play Amy through the M of Bond, going down the triple premium square, which is exactly what we're saying. For 21 points, leaving ATED. I think he's trying to see the other options, and that has been committed. Seeing WYLAAAGA, there is nothing synergic about the styles, but surprisingly, Through the K of Took going up to the triple word, he can play Galyak, which is Galyak for 54 points. But that will be quite hard to spot. So I see he's playing the second best option, which is Way for 39 points, leaving AGL. And that's been committed. Back to Jimoh Abdulmumin, we have AIOTTED. Okay. I don't see any sevens. I don't see any. Yeah, this might be one of those rock that look like that, but there's no bingo here. But it could play. I think it could play Toad just under the eye for 21 points. Okay, it's going for Do It. Do It. Just do it. Okay, do it for 18 points, which he just did. No pun intended. OALGAPM is what Larry's rack is saying, and immediately is going for Palm. Palm, 29 points, leaving AGO. The top choice for this round would have been to play AGMA instead for 31 points at that same spot. Well, I'm sure AGMA takes it, so he doesn't want to risk that oak going up to the triple lane. Yeah. So it goes for Palm instead. 29 points. Moving on, we have the first blank of the game. It's key Q8CJEE blank. I think the most obvious choice would be to play the Q8C as is arranged. Right. That scores 33 points, leaving the JEE blank. Back to Larry, we have GAOHEOZ. Right? Now, given the okay, I'm trying to see the board. I think I see HAO. Yeah, HAO scores 33 points. Pretty fair. Now back to Mumin, we have JET high CE blank. And his top choice here will be to play Jets above Ovine for 22 points, leaving CEI blank. Yeah, this is the only option that I'm saying that scores a little more above 20. You could also play TEC coming down, the C hooking the ovine to form Covine for just 1 point less, 21. So he went for Jets, which is top choice of 22 points. And that has been committed. Moving on, we have FGOEIN. A little difficulty in saying the last style. And already I see Larry tracking. They're quite close. Larry is at 271 right now. And Mumin at 244. And to him, there's still two blanks left unseen. And anything can still happen. Okay, the last style is Z. Top choice would be to play ZO Honda Jets for 42 points. Leaving EFGIN. So he's probably thinking of other choices. I think he's ready to make his move now. ZO has been committed for 42 points. Back to Mumin, we have CRUCCEI. And it goes for RUC for 26 points, leaving ECI blank. Top choice. Larry has a brack of FGERINY. Now, his top move will be to play Gites. It was quite tricky to spot. The Gites is GYTES with the Y hooking the palm for palming. So that was scoring 37 points. Or will they find it? Okay. I'm seeing GEY come down. I'm taking back. So instead, I'm seeing Y. Okay, went for his initial choice of GEY. GEY scores 27 points, and that has been commented. Back to Mumi, we have PGEIAC blank. Okay, I'm not exactly sure if there's any bingo or anywhere to play, but we'll play Epical to the L of Leo, scoring about 20 points and leaving G blank. So at the same spots, Castle, but using the blank right now, it's not the best option. So Epical or Epical really is the move I see, or Pical without the E. Okay, interesting choice. I see CAGEY coming down. KG. So the GEY just played by Larry. And that has been committed for 16 points, leaving GIPE blank. Okay. Now I see the second blank has been taken by Larry. He has the rank of FONIRN blank. And his top choice here would be to play from the C of KG up to the triple word score by playing okay, this is I, okay, not hell. Okay, playing towards that direction would require him using a blank. So playing somewhere else entirely. Like foin, FOIN, with the F hooking the Y of KG. Yeah, that's about 22 points. Well, I think we're getting something else here. Okay, we're getting FIRN, which is basically the same spots, the same points, just a different leaf of NO blank. Friend. Committed. Immediately we see PINOE blank coming down. For a moment to wrap up the game. Okay. And that brings us to the end of the game. This was like a close one, to be honest. I couldn't say, I couldn't even define at some point who would win and who would not win. But it's been an excellent play for both players, and Larry won this round with a score of 406 to Mumin 396. That's 10 points difference. Wow, interesting. So I'm getting bored now. This is not the last round. We have one more round to come. So I want you to stick around and so you won't miss it. So let's go.